Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Mike from sneakerhistory.com, and we're back, guys, with our first Sneakerhead on a Budget video of 2021. Now, I was going through searching for some, deals and steals, as I always do. You guys know I can't say no to a good deal half the time. It could probably be a problem, but you know what? We'll figure it out together. Now, the sneaker we're looking at today, guys, we're gonna look at the purchase, but I want to ask kind of a deeper, sneaker question afterwards in regards to the particular sneaker and the technology. And I would love to get you guys' input. But with that being said, the sneaker we're looking at today is actually gonna be an Adidas 4D sneaker, which, by the way, I love the boxes for the 4D. I don't know if it's just for consortium releases, but that matte black with the glossy font that looks like the 4D midsole is super dope. So I really do like that. And of course, it's like the drawer, has the little pull-out thing here, so it's pretty well done. You know me, I like the good sneaker box. That like to keep them on the shelf back here if they're cool enough. Now, the sneaker we're looking at today is going to be the Adidas ZX 4000 4D in the SNS collaboration. Now, this pack was to represent Sunrise and then the other shoe Sunset in Los Angeles. So this sneaker is going to be predominantly orange for the Sunset, and then you see up here the other sneaker in the pack, another ZX 4000 of course, is going to represent the Sunrise, and I think Venice Beach in particular. Now, I was going through sneakers, was looking to find again a good buy, and one of my buddies purchased the Salehi Bembury New Balance 2002 Rs, and I really love that orange color. So you know what? I was like, I cannot buy that sneaker right now because it's like $400 plus at resale, and no thank you. So I went through, checking out different websites, kind of back in my mind, if I see something cool that's orange, I may pull a trigger on it. And of course, going through the Sneakers and Stuff website, they always have a really solid sale going on, seems like. I came across these bad boys. And of course, this was a collaboration between that store and Adidas, so it was really cool because this shoe, when it came out in 2019, was $300 plus, if I'm not mistaken. Now, you guys know me, that is just no way in the world I'm gonna pay that for a sneaker. But a little patience saves your pocket sometimes, and that $300 plus turned into $89 because they were sitting in sizes, I think from like a size 8, size 7, up to like size 10.5 in both those colorways. And lucky for me, I'm a size 10. But what I've learned from recent 4D purchases, which you guys remember this one from a past video, that Consortium 4D runner, is go half size down. True to size, they make these things so long, and my feet were almost swimming, and there's just no way it was this comfortable. So I went down a half a size to a 9.5 in these, and they fit like a glove. They fit like my Ultra Boost do, which is fantastic to me. I love that fit. It's just good. I can't say anything else about it. I just like it. Now, the shoe's predominantly gonna be a prime knit construction. You're gonna have a little suede overlays, which are really nice suede actually. You're gonna have some on the eyelets as well on both sides. You're gonna have the suede piece with the SNS branding debossed in it, and then you're gonna also have the Los Angeles 2019 written out on the other side in that suede. You also have nice suede on the heel tab here as well. And everything else, you're gonna have, again, prime knit and a little fuse for some just different color changes there. But again, a really good shoe. Again, for $89. So, and I think it came out to be like 99 and some change after shipping and taxes. So again, 4D, that's typically, or was typically $300 plus for still under $100, so I can't complain about that. Now, the shoe is a consortium model, so you're gonna have some, branding that you typically wouldn't see on a, normal Adidas model. So you'll have the SNS branding on the tongue, the Adidas trefoil logo on the back, the inside, the insole, which is super thin, by the way, ortholite, but it's super thin, is gonna have the Adidas and then SNS logo here. And on the right shoe, let me go ahead and pull that up for you guys. You're gonna have kind of alternating logos on the tongue, with the Adidas going first and SNS on the inside. And of course, you're going to have your consortium logo on the bottom of this heel, or this insole, I should say. Now, with the shoe, you're still gonna have that 4D outsole. So I'm not gonna get too deep into what 4D is. I mean, I know at this point most people do know, but just to keep it really, high level to the point. 3D printed midsole. You're gonna have that same typical 4D color. I know recently they've been changing the colors now, but when these were first, really coming out, you always had kind of that lighter greenish, mintish color that was on everything. So I actually really like that color. So I like how it just kind of gives a pop to every shoe that's on, because they didn't change it initially. So I'm maybe one of the few who like it, or maybe not. You guys let me know down below. But then you're gonna have just a really just very casual traction at the bottom. Mostly black rubber, little orange accents here as well, and the Adidas branding on the outsole. So nothing special here. Again, this is, if I'm not mistaken, meant to be a casual shoe. I don't see myself running in these because I ran in those 4D consortium runners and I thought my legs were gonna fall off. So I can't run in 4D. If you guys have run in 4D and maybe I'm just trying to use the wrong shoe, let me know, because that was the worst experience of my life. I got maybe a half mile in and I had to quit because the shin splints were abysmal. So again, I could be wrong on that. I can maybe, like I say, maybe the wrong shoe. Now, I think, let's see, anything else in the box I forgot. Let me see here, open it back up. Oh yeah, we're gonna have more laces, of course. So we're gonna have a few different color laces here. We have our black laces to match, you know, just the outsole. We're gonna have that darker orange to match the upper of the sneaker. And then you have this kind of grayish color. You know what, the color almost matches the 4D. So I don't know if you guys can see that. It almost matches the 4D sole. So that, I don't know. That might be a cool one to put in there. But as of now, I'm gonna probably leave that light orange in there. But we may experiment. I like that kind of that 4D color there. So maybe we'll mess around and put that one in the shoe one day. Who knows? Now, what I really want to get into, because again, we talk about things being on a budget. I mean, we don't want to spend all our money on a particular shoe because, oh, it's cool, it's the new thing out there. That's kind of how it happens with us sneakerheads a lot of times. Something new, we want to get it immediately, which is fine, nothing wrong with that. But it just kind of sucks that it does come at a premium a lot of times. So with these sneakers, the 4D being at $300+ when they started out, it's nice to see the prices dropping both on the resale market and at retail. Because when I look at things like this sneaker, I mean, I just got this one for 89 bucks and the retail price was 300+. These sneakers I got for the 4D runner, I want to say about 140, 150, when again the retail price was 350 originally. But now I'll put the little screenshot up here, I think on GOAT. They're like 85 bucks a piece for any size. So I mean, if you want these, I actually put these up for sale myself in the used section because I'm not wearing them anymore. I don't like that that length problem I'm having with these. So you guys catch them on GOAT. I think I listed them for 70 bucks in a size 10. So if you want to catch them, they're there for you. But you even look at Adidas now, and they feel like they kind of got the hint when it comes to the retail side of things. Because typically, again, we got the Alpha Edge runners, we had the Futurecraft, the original Futurecraft, which I think would have been like over 400 bucks, maybe closer to 5. But they're coming back with this, and I don't know if they just, you know, say, hey, you know what, we just have to price them down, or they've been able to scale better and make sure that the prices are lower, because the highest priced 4D sneaker right now, and I'll put a picture up here, and it's my favorite at this point, is the Ultra 4D. The Ultra 4D will range from $200 to 220 bucks, depending on the color. My favorite personally being that chalk color, like cream color, whatever you want to call it. Fantastically done. And then also there's that cream colored Parley. So just like the Parley Ultra Boost I have that I showed you guys not too long ago, they actually did the same thing with the 4D bottom, which looks so good. It has the white upper, the cream colored 4D, so it just looks just great. And you'll see that they're selling out at those price points. So of course, sneakerheads are willing to pay $200 to $220 for new technology as opposed to that higher price point of $350, $4+. So I just want to pose the question to you guys. Now that the price of Adidas 4D technology has dropped, although it's not the most comfortable technology in the world, clearly the Ultra Boost still reigns supreme when it comes to being the best on-foot feeling. But the 4D is just kind of cool to look at, something different. It's not any, you know, less comfortable than a Jordan 1, and we wear those all the time. But again, with that price drop, is that something that is more in your guys' wheelhouse? Are you willing to buy it at that point? Have you bought some at that point? Have you guys copped the pairs I'm talking about on sale already? Let me know down below. I really want to hear your guys' thoughts, because it seems like Adidas is pushing that 4D a little harder. There's a couple new models coming out, and again, that price point is at a more manageable level. Now, I'll go ahead and put the link for these at the bottom, so if you guys, again, are up to a size, 10.5 in men's, S&S still had a good amount left, look like, between those sizes, and I think like a 7 or 8, whatever it may be. So I'll let you guys check it out. Again, they're 89 bucks, I think 99 after shipping. So good stuff there. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MattWatcher789. Don't forget to follow Sneaker History Podcast. We release every Monday and Thursday on both, YouTube, and then we do the normal podcast version. So check us out on both, and please make sure to leave comments, subscribe on YouTube, and leave comments and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. That helps us grow, and we appreciate that. Now, don't forget to like, subscribe, tell your friends, the notification button about this channel as well. It helps me grow, helps me bring these cool reviews to you guys, helps me keep picking up shoes. So I just want to say thank you guys. I'd love to hear from you soon, and until next time, see you.